Chapter 1. Azealous Lamb. The prophecy was about to be undone. The 4 bishops of the faith had every lamb executed except for one. The Azealous Lamb walks up, as gods with glaring eyes, almost glowing in the dark, moved him along with haste to end any ties with the one who waited in the afterlife. Just there, the bishops called out. They preached, but the Lamb was occupied with his time coming to an end. He closed his eyes, waiting for the worst to pass, when suddenly all he saw when he awoke was a white void. Chaos was scattered, with skulls occasionally skewered on some. As the Lamb walked forward, there stood the one who waited. The one who waits bellowed out, "Lamb, you were the last. They tried to stop me from returning, tried to stop the prophecy from coming true, but they just brought you right to me." The Lamb quivered. The high stature of this being, this almost satanic entity, stood over him, as if he was a little child standing in front of a king. "I shall make you a deal," the god continued on. "I will give you my power. You will walk again, alive and well, and you shall start a cult in my name and release me out of here on the old faith. Do we have a deal?" All the Lamb could do was shake his head and agree. He was too scared to say no. He did not want to know what happened after death, and he wasn't going to find out. The Lamb reawoke at the sacrificing altar, ascending up, a crown being placed on his head, and a power filling his body. He could walk again. He could move again. He could kill again. As he thrusted a mighty axe at the executioners, the bishops scattered off and fled. They didn't understand why the prophecy hadn't been stopped. They had thought it was over. The Lamb had slaughtered all the cultists there, and he ran away to a secluded area. The area seemed old, grounds covered in footsteps. A large statue of a lamb stood in the middle. A ruined temple stood nearby as well. The Lamb ventured through the temple, finding it was a place where sermons, sacrifices, and ceremonies were held. A place where he could make a cult. Now, making this video was a nice chance for me because I wanted to thank one of my community members, which is Anime MCM. All credits to the story goes to her. So thank you again, Anime, and that is the end of chapter 1.